On Answers for Living, we have been looking at knowing and following God's will for our lives. Today we want to answer the question, how is God's will experienced? God's will is often like the old Polaroid pictures. Remember the old Polaroid camera? You would take a picture and a picture would come out of the camera. There'd be nothing on that picture. And then you would take it and you would shake it a little bit, and in a brief time a picture would begin to appear, and it was a little fuzzy at first, and then it would finally become crystal clear. God's will isn't always crystal clear at first. Remember I talked about Paul's mission trip? Should I go to Asia Minor? No. Should I go to Bithynia? No. Should I go to Macedonia? Yes. But that's where he was beaten up and thrown into prison. You would have thought, well, this wasn't where God wanted me. Yet, while he was in prison, the Philippian jailer gets saved, and so does his entire family. Sometimes God's will isn't clear, but in the rearview mirror, it makes a lot of sense. I want you to remember this. It isn't the results that are important. It is obedience. Ask yourself, am I being obedient to what I already know? If yes, then just relax. God's will sometimes takes time to become clear. Now remember this, if you follow today's instructions, you will receive tomorrow's assignment. So here are the keys to knowing God's will. Number 1, stop what you know you should stop. 2, start what you know you should start. Whatever is crystal clear today, do it. If you do, you'll receive tomorrow's instructions. But if you don't do what's crystal clear today, do not expect to receive tomorrow's assignment. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18 says this, the path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. The more we walk in a pattern of obedience, the brighter the sun shines on the path, and God's will becomes ever more evident. So listen, God's will for you is like a game plan. There's lots of freedom in our Christian walk. Just follow the house rules. The rules are found in the Bible. And if we walk in obedience to what we know in the Bible, you can relax. God's will be working for us.